Hi YouTube, this is Lisa and Toni Ann, 40 plus buff, and we're here to talk about hair.
So I want to talk about what happens when you get into your 40s and your hair starts to shed and it's thinning. I had a really bad experience. I was going to a meeting one day and I was checking the back of my hair and I noticed a bald spot.
Wow.
Or what looked, it was small, but you know, when it's your head, like, you know what your hair normally looks like and what it looks like when your hair has fallen out. So
was the bald spot where you were sleeping?
No, it was the crown of my head. It was just the top of my head. So I'm going to talk about a couple of things that you can do that will help your hair growth. And my hair has thankfully grown back in. So the first thing I want to talk about is biotin. And this is, if you take biotin, it helps your hair grow in a little bit more full. And it takes about, I would say, at least a month of taking one of these 5,000. As in the last video is also like, what is MCG?
We don't know what MCG
Sorry.
means. Sorry.
But 5,000.
But we are rocket scientists, so just trust us.
So take that every day, and that will help your hair growth. And now I want to talk about something that's a little bit controversial. This is minoxidil. And as you can see, this is extra strength for men. And a friend of mine, I was telling this friend that I was having difficulty with my hair that was falling out, and she said, well, my dermatologist told me I could use the 5%. Now, I was using previously 3% for women,
right.
But her dermatologist said, you know what, it's okay if women use the 5% for men. It's stronger and it works better and faster. So this is something else that you can use if your hair is thinning. And here's a tip that you might not know. If you are... if your eyebrows are thinning, if you'll notice, my eyebrows aren't thin anymore, but they were. As I got older, my eyebrows started to thin. You can use minoxidil to grow your eyebrows. You just put a little bit, on the dropper, I don't know if you can see this, on a Q-tip, and then you just go over where you want your eyebrow to fill in. And you have to do it consistently and day after day. But eventually your eyebrows will grow in and be a little thicker. Another thing I want to talk to you about is for some people, using shampoo and conditioner over and over time can thin their hair. And what I've heard, the reason that this happens is because this is really gross, but there's a mite that people have on their skin. I think it's called Demodex.
Uh-huh.
And the shampoo and the conditioner does something that the mite can feed off of. And so to get rid of that, you can wash your hair rather than with shampoo, use baking soda and a combination of apple cider vinegar. And you can put the apple cider vinegar into a spray thing, and then you would spray all over your head, saturate your hair with the apple cider vinegar.
Do you massage it?
Yeah, and you probably want to dilute the apple cider vinegar and use 1 part water to every part apple cider vinegar. I actually use a stronger solution that works for me, but I think if you're starting off, you want to.
So about how much apple cider, like an ounce?
Well, like in this bottle, for example. Mm-hmm. There's hardly any left in here, but it would probably be this much apple cider vinegar and this much water. So you want to just split it like evenly.
How much of this?
So first you saturate your hair with this, and then you would take some, with the baking soda, you could put it in a glass. You could use a glass like this. You fill the bottom like maybe this much, and then add water to it, and then stir it up. So you saturate your hair first with this, and this is in the shower or in the kitchen sink or wherever. And then you would take the glass that's filled with the baking soda water mixture and pour that over your head, and then massage that in.
Wow.
And then rinse it, and then you could finish it with an apple cider rinse as well, and then rinse it out. Your hair may smell a little bit like vinegar, but it goes away. But because the baking soda...
She doesn't smell like vinegar, but her hair looks fantastic. So
the baking soda will neutralize the odor
Okay,
a
good.
bit, because baking soda sort of absorbs
Yeah.
odor, so you're not going to smell bad or anything. But rinse it out well. But if you're having hair loss and your hair is shedding, I recommend trying this. It really was helpful for
Really?
me. Yeah.
Okay. And I like the minoxidil. I've heard this from hairdressers that this really works. So, and I've had a few friends comment to me that they've had really bad breakouts in terms of their hair completely breaking off. So just definitely talk to your hairdresser. Check this out. Nioxin makes a brand for men, but you can actually get it in this bottle, which I think is pretty neat. And I love your eyebrow trick. So,
and Target makes a version of minoxidil too that's a little bit less expensive than the name brands.
And we are economical, so
yes,
Target.
This is Vibrating Youth on a budget.
On a budget. On a budget. So definitely check out Toni Ann's book. Here's our mini book, Vibrating Youth. I will put the link for her ebook, her Kindle book, in the bottom of this comment post. And also just know that you can get your apps for the Kindle for free as well. So for Vibrating Youth and 40 Plus Buff, this is Toni Ann and Lisa. Thanks.
Bye.